My name is Yves Gravelle and I'm a makeup artist and also a mask maker. Usually what I'll do is I'll start with it starts with an idea. I'll either start with a drawing or a maquette, which is after the maquette is sculpted. Usually I'm gonna go to a life size of the whatever I want to do. So I'll do this one is a life size sculpture. I'll either sculpt it straight out of clay, what is called a life cast, which is a plaster replica of someone's face, and I'll sculpt on top of that. So either sculpt on top of the life cast, or I'll make it from scratch like this one, which is it's just clay at this point. And so we just put alginate that gels on top of the person's face, and we make like a two-piece mold out of that, and we pour plaster in it, and then we have a positive like this one made of plaster of someone's face, right now I'm working on I'm gonna do like a silicone bust of Michael Jackson back in the 80s, and the sculpture at this point is still pretty rough. It's not completed, so what I'm doing right now, I'm polishing a lot of the shapes and refining the form. Usually when I start sculpting, I use these different tools. I'll put the basic forms and the proportions on the sculpture, and the first tools that I'm gonna use are these ones, which are called rakes. Usually I'll soften the wrinkle, like you don't want a shape like this on the... I'll soften it a bit with either a tool like this to like kind of get it a bit more smooth. What I use also is 99% alcohol, which I rub with a brush on it, and it softens the wrinkle, so it makes it look really realistic. So once the sculpture is finished, I'll do a two-piece mold using plaster. We close it, and then we pour latex all the way to the top, so we put it upside down like this. So this is like the finished products. Once you take out your mask out of the mold, this is the finished mask. I'll paint it with the acrylic ink. Most masks that I have are display masks, and I'll fill them with a polyfoam inside them so that the mask actually is going to keep their shape. You constantly need to work on studying anatomy.